But yeah, I just put up this cheap and cheerful fence. But I gave it a wee test with that bit of a setup, and 8 kilovolts. This yoke is coming in very handy. I actually didn't think I'd need it, but look, first time I'm kind of setting up a bit of a mains fence. But I did have a tester that you just stick, you have the big long wire on it, and you stick a probe in the ground, and then you have a brass probe in your hand, and that would test it. But this yoke is wireless, and you just have to put it near the yoke, and that's it done. But you might have seen as well, I just left no opportunity for them at all. I didn't want to bring this around, so put the post there, and they'd be able to jump this stone wall even after doing all the rest of it. So bit of scrap sheep wire, bit of a mixture of all bits, get the job done. But did the same over in that yoke, and I just run it underneath with again just a bit of extension cable. Not ideal, not recommending anyone to do this. You see the same thing here. I just wrapped up a bit of wire, I could probably tie that together, and just stapled it to this, and just keeps them out of there, because I wasn't able to drive a stake any closer to the wall. So that's my solution for that, and we still have our gate and our wire run along the bottom. So now in this corner beyond the gate again, I have our feeder, which could do with a restoration. I'm planning on restoring that sometime soon, just painting it up and replacing all the sheeted galvanise. But I think we'll put a bale of hay in here for them. The homemade hay that we have. We went through a lot of it. I made 18-19 bales. First time ever baling with our small round baler there. Just hay at the end of the season, after we got it delivered. But it'll be perfect, because the bales from the contractor actually don't fit in this yoke, or they just about do, and it's just a pain getting them in. So I might try out some of that hay, but yeah, we'll give them a bit of hay there, and everyone should be happy out. Still feeding them 15 of nuts here and there, to be good for rearing a few calves as well, I imagine, this little spot. And I got a JFC drinker, a small green one. It's only about less than a foot off the ground, so ideal for sheep, lambs, calves, everything. And I'm going to steal a bit of water out of the drinker the other side of this wall, and run a bit of the 1/2-inch heavy gauge over, and probably put it somewhere here. But yeah, I think this would be a very handy spot for rearing a few calves if I plan to do that in the spring, which I might. Alright, bale of hay there as well. But yeah, we'll get the hay out, and we'll see about the rest of it. I might have mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. I am pleasantly surprised with just the product here that I was sent, the boundary blade. You see, it has the serrated edge, and it's just perfect for cutting this nylon electric fence rope or the tape stuff. Blade on the front of it, obviously very sharp. It'll probably keep an edge for a good long while as well without sharpening it, and fantastic for bales. I'd say the serrated edge helps with that as well. I don't know how much use I have for this bolt cutter, but obviously it makes sense to use the space there on the blade. Fantastic electric fence tester. I didn't actually think this is a product that I needed, but I'm really glad that I have it now. So I better let you know where to get the Boundary Blade. You can get it on Amazon, or you can get it off their website, boundaryblade.com. I'm sure if you just search Boundary Blade into Google, you'll be able to find it that way as well. But great product. I actually found it way more useful in person, setting up a fence and coming in and testing it every couple of days or every day, just to make sure it's on and working all around them, keeping these sheep in. So a lot handier and a lot more useful of a product than I initially realised. Definitely worth the money, and you can save 10% if you use my discount code Do Agri. It's all one word. Enter it in when you're checking out on their website, and yeah, save 10% on your order. Make sure to make use of that while you can, and yeah, you'll definitely